We are missing Rod Cry and our Mayor, Richard Sennett, and they are out on some much-needed vacations. So the three of us are going to pull up the wagon here, and we're going to do it. So, okay. So please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So, Commissioners, we have a consent agenda, and I trust that you've reviewed that. And do we have a motion?
I move that we approve the consent agenda.
A second.
Okay. We have a motion and a second. And any discussion? Nope. Okay. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All opposed? That passes. On our regular agenda, the first thing we get to do is the presentation of the Yard of the Year for Roger and Patricia Busenitz. I think, did I call you Paula earlier? No? I'm sorry. Ed is going to be our premier presenter tonight because he's on for several things tonight. So, Ed, get ready.
Okay. For the last few years, the City of Newton nominates, they solicit nominations for Yard of the Year, and it's based on several criteria such as water conservation, curb appeal, turf health, good use of perennials and annuals, tree health, focal points, and just overall impression. This year we had 9 different properties. We narrowed the list down to 5, and then of those 5, 1220 Parkwood Lane, the Busenitz, they won. And so with that, I would like to present a gift card for a tree, a planting of a tree.
Wow. Do we want to take a picture? Okay.
Do you want to take a picture?
Yes. Yes. I do.
And then you get the honor of placing this in your yard for the next year.
Wow. Those pictures are great. That looks lovely. Do you ever let people just come over and sit in your yard and relax and read or something? That looks beautiful, like the park.
Step up here. Yeah.
I'm gonna move out of it.
Do you want to?
Can I get in the picture with them?
Yeah.
Wait for the mayor to come down. Vice Mayor. Perfect. All right, thank you. All right, 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
I just have a question. I have a question. Did you do your own landscaping? Yes? Very nice. Are your friends did it?
Most recently, we had some new landscaping done in the backyard.
Nothing in the yard, but
Wow. Nice job.
Beautiful.
Nice job.
It's
I'm just
peaceful.
curious.
It has a real peaceful look to it. Very peaceful.
I drive by your house every day of the year, and I enjoy it every time I go by.
All right, awesome.
fortunately, we do have a well, so that helps out too.
Yes, it does.
Oh, yes.
It's disappointing you don't pay our low water rates here in Newton. But I understand since you have your own well.
No comment.
Oh,
No, it does, that is a hard area of town to get water, so it
Yeah.
does run out and start pumping air this time of the year, usually when it's on a dry year.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Thank you.
Right now, we're having fun with the army worms.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Some of you probably are too.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
We did not nominate ourselves.
I'm going to drive by to make sure that's in your yard.
thank you. Okay. So the next item that we have on our agenda is considering a resolution authorizing the offering for sale of general obligation bonds. And Donna, take this one away.
Under consideration tonight is the issuance of bonds to finance 4 city-at-large projects, 5 special benefit district projects, and the cost of issuing the bonds. The bonds shall be general obligations of the city, payable to both principal and interest, in part from special assessments. This is the Fox Ridge 5 assessments. And then the rest will be paid by the city at large through ad valorem taxes. Bonds have been structured with a repayment term of 20 years with approximately level annual debt service. Debt service is on page 7, I guess, and it'll be around $420,000 a year.
I am trying to open this up again. I could not get it open, so
I'm having,
are you not getting, are yours?
I'm having trouble too. It's loading, it just keeps saying it's loading and.
Yeah, so, go ahead.
All right.
Just not going to be able to look at.
Okay. The bonds are $5,973,000 total. So they're under the $10 million limit. That makes it a tax bond, a tax exempt bank qualified.
And I was going to ask about that, because when I was reading through there, I wrote some notes. Oh, okay, thank you. Are you sure? Oh, yeah. Okay. So I wrote this note down. I don't ever recall hearing about this, and maybe it has been said, but can you explain the bank qualification where it says bonds will not exceed the 10 million tax-exempt bank qualification limit?
We're considered under 10 million a small issuer.
Okay.
And so anybody who buys us gets special tax benefits. I didn't want to say incentive, but benefits. Banks can deduct 80% of the carrying costs when they buy our bonds. That way they sell better, and we get a better deal, lower interest rate on it.
Okay.
So it just helps us.
Okay.
But we need to just pass the resolution tonight so we can offer them for sale.
Okay. All right. So, okay.
They will be sold on September 4th,
Okay.
and then on September 9th at your meeting, you will ratify the sale.
Okay. So we do have a resolution number, and Denise just put that up here, 1362. Okay, so resolution G1362, we need a motion and a second.
I move that we approve G1362.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
No.
No? Okay. Okay. Thank you for your patience. We appreciate it. And those of you who are watching, thank you for your patience as well. Okay, so we have a motion and a second for the resolution for the sale of general obligation bonds. No extra conversation, discussion? Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? That passes. Thank you, Donna, for your work on that. And the next item on number 5, Denise gets to take this one. This is the temporary alcohol permit for the Harvey County Now's 10th anniversary celebration on August the 23rd. You can tell that the dust and the rust is here a little bit. It's been 6 years, so
No, you're fine.
your patience is appreciated.
Yeah, so this is a temporary alcohol permit request, and they do meet all the requirements. They are having a 10-year celebration for the Harvey County Now, and I believe today is the actual day, and so they're going to do that on the 23rd. They're going to have a little pop-up bar. They do not have to have a resolution from us because it's on private property.
Okay, all righty.
So just a simple motion.
A simple motion.
Okay,
I motion that we approve the temporary alcohol permit.
okay,
I'll second that.
okay. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed? Okay, that motion passes.
I do have one question, though. Does that mean that anybody that is associated with the community that comes in, they can get a free round on the house?
I think how the state laws work, I think we actually have to charge a little bit.
You do?
So if you come by any
Oh,
other
yeah, they do.
Okay.
That's
All right.
right. Darn.
Just checking.
Okay, all right. And number 6, we have, Ed, this is when you really start the evening. Considering a third addendum to the real estate sales agreement with Standridge Color. So please, take it away.
Thank you, Commissioners. So this is for your consideration. A little history, Standridge Color, they had bought some property from the city of Newton in 2017 with plans to expand their business. The pandemic hit, caused some slowdowns, and so they requested an extension in 21, a 2-year extension in 21, which was granted in 23. At the end of that first 2-year extension, their sales and they were still pretty slow, hadn't picked up yet, so they requested an additional 2-year extension that would come due in September of 25. They reached out to the city and requested another extension. They are in the process of getting their plans put together and getting permit purchased, but they didn't feel like they would have everything ready before the deadline of September 1st, I believe, of 2025. So they've requested an additional extension. City staff is supportive of this for a 1-year extension based on what the commission desires.
And
I move that we approve this extension request for Standridge to September 1 of 26.
I second that.
okay. We have a motion and a second, and Denise, I still can't get that open, so I'm just going to use just going to do that. So apologize for that. We have a motion and a second for the extension for Standridge. All those in favor? Say
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay, that motion passes. And once again, Ed, number 7, considering that we need to look at the rejection of the bid for the demolition of property at 320 North Main and set a new bid date. Would you take that off and explain?
Sure. So we had bids that came in. Well, we had one person that bid, however, it was an invalid bid. They did not have a bid bond. They didn't acknowledge the addenda, and they didn't show any experience related to that type of work. So we didn't even read the bid. It was an invalid bid. So we would like to reject that from the July 31st bid, and then request to put this back out for bid and do August. I don't have it here in front of me.
Okay.
August 21.
August 31, yeah. 21, sorry, August 21.
Okay.
I motion that we reject bids from the July 31st bid opening and approve the updated bid documents and set a new bid.
Okay.
I'll second that.
Okay. So we have a motion and a second for rejection of the bid and a new bid. I'm looking just at what I have here. So you said August the 21st.
August
Okay.
21st, yes.
Okay. All those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay, that motion passes. And the sale of property to Beran Concrete, Ed?
Sure. So if you recall, Beran Concrete requested early in 2025 to lease some ground at the KLP, at the industrial park. Commission approved that. They have since reached out and requested to purchase that ground that they've been leasing. Working with city attorney, we put together a purchase sales agreement and have presented that to them for the $60,000 for the property, based on a few things that they need to merge the two lots, construct a building of no less than 3,000 square feet, and install fencing and gates around the current area that they have. And so this is for your consideration. If you would like to move forward with this, then we'll proceed.
And it has already been signed by the purchaser as well. We also need to approve the resolution.
Right.
Right.
a resolution?
So if you want to do a single motion to approve the PSA and the resolution, that would suffice.
I move that we approve both of those items for Beran Concrete.
And
I second.
do you have a resolution number?
Sure. 1363.
G1363?
Yes.
Okay, so we have a motion and a second for the purchase agreement and the resolution G1363. Okay, all those in favor? Aye?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, that motion passes. Let's see, the ordinance now amending Chapter 21, Article 6 of the Code of the City regarding school zones. That was quite a lengthy read. Go ahead,
So,
Ed.
Thank you again. So this is for, I have worked with the school district on this. There has been some requests to relook at the ordinance and clean some stuff up in there, namely kind of extending the First Street school zone to the east some, and then some times at First Street, because that's kind of the transfer point for kids moving from one district building to another. So traffic kind of gets, and there's a lot of kids there and traffic. We just need to watch that a little bit. I think Chief of Police is in favor of this also. But in the process of doing that, we found a few other items that need to be cleaned up in the ordinance, and you have in front of you a red line and then the ordinance that shows the changes that we did make. So I just ask for your consideration and approval on this.
So you really eliminated the noon ones?
Yeah, we were eliminated, we eliminated the noon ones. We also, there was a one or two of them that didn't quite have the distance marked correctly that we adjusted. Over time, things had changed and no one had made note of it. So we just cleaned the whole ordinance up and had legal go through it also, just to make sure that everything was on the up and up.
So when I was reading through that, I was just curious about the changing of the feet of, like, I mean, not that it's a big deal, I'm sure. How did you come up with 750 feet when it used to be 506 as far as Old Main South? I'm just curious how you arrived at that.
Well, we based it on the safe routes to schools, and then there's the crosswalks where the kids would cross, the pedestrians would cross. And so we just went out and did remeasurements and made sure everything was accurate and correct in the ordinance.
Okay, okay, thank you. Okay. Well, thank you, Ed, appreciate that. So we need a motion and a second to,
An
Yep.
ordinance number?
Ordinance number is 5173-25.
okay,
I move we approve ordinance 5173-25.
and I can second
second.
too, can't I? I'll second that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, all right, so we have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Okay, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, that passes, thank you. And Ed, once again, the last item, the Planning Commission, there looks like a couple of items there. You want to take that?
Yes, so this is a recommendation to receive the recommendation from the Newton Planning Commission on the final plat for the Brackeen addition, and then consider it for approval of the final plat. And it was a 4-0 in the Planning Commission.
Okay. So really, what we're looking for is just approving the recommendation.
Yes.
And you'll need that in two separate motions?
Yes.
Okay,
To accept the recommendation.
okay. Well, I would move that we receive the recommendation from the Planning Commission for the final plat for the Art and Thelma Brackeen edition.
I second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. All those in favor, or no discussion? Okay, all those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
None opposed. That goes. And then we need to consider the approval of the final plat.
I motion we consider the approval for the final plan for the Art and Thelma Brackeen edition.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to consider approval of the final plat. All those in favor say aye.
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 And opposed? That passes.
Thank you.
Thank you. So we have a citizen, do we have anybody on Citizens Forum? Okay. Ernie Lujano? That is you? Okay. You'll come up to the podium, and then if you'll state your name for the record and your address.
My name is Ernie Lojano, 631 Michael Road here in Newton.
Thank you. Go ahead.
I am a member, well, first of all, I'm a lifelong resident, and thank you for letting me speak. I'm a lifelong resident here of Newton, and I am part of the Newton Mexican-American Athletic Club, which you guys gave us a proclamation, and that was really, really special for us. But on the weekend of the 4th of July tournament, we have we use one of the diamonds at Washington Road Park, and the bathroom facilities are just not up to speed. I mean, I'm trying to describe to be nice, but they're just terrible. They're horrific. They don't work. Both of the toilets, they overflow. You have human waste that are coming out. I have, from 8 in the morning to 8 in the evening, I have approximately 200 to 300 people coming in every, through that whole day. And from about, when we open it up at 8 o'clock, about 9 o'clock, it's done. I have to go in and plunge both toilets, and it's not very good. Not very good, especially when I have people from Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas City, Nebraska, all coming to this facility to use, and they have to go to Quick Shop or Casey's or somewhere close by to use the bathrooms. Now, we've talked about it before of renting porta potties, but the city or the rec center has assured us that the bathrooms are in working order. They've called Star Drain to come out. Star Drain says they're fine. About 9 o'clock, they're not. And all day long, I'm in there plunging. And it's just kind of disgusting. It really is. So my proposal to you, are you aware of the bathroom facilities at Washington Park? That's mainly why I'm here, is bring attention to this commission that the Washington Road bathroom facilities needs to be upgraded. The maintenance part is fine, but the bathroom would be nice if it could be rebuilt, expanded to have at least 2 or 3 urinals or bathrooms for the men's and women's side. And that's that's the main reason why I'm here.
Did I not get back? I did not get back with you about that.
You did not.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's
So,
okay. That is why I'm here,
Okay.
to see if there. I just wanted to bring it to your attention, so that you understand that I do the part that gets me the most is that I have people from out of town come, and I'm a proud Newtonian, and I have to defend myself when people come up to me and say, "Hey, Ernie, this bathroom is terrible. I can't do anything. I got to take my kids down here." And it's pretty disgusting, especially when I go in and look and go, "Oh my goodness," So, being a lifelong resident, that bathroom facility has probably been there for 50 years, and it's just outdated. It's just outdated, and it doesn't keep up with the demand of people who are using the facility, especially when we have a food truck and they're selling food and beverages out there, and all day long people are needing to use the restroom, and it's just not adequate enough.
I know Daniela and I spoke about this last Friday, I think, or maybe Friday before. I don't know. Sorry. But anyway, we talked about it. I know she did some checking. She spoke with Ed. The city did go out and found 2, what are they called?
Cleanouts. We found 2 cleanouts that were buried.
Cleanouts. 2 cleanouts?
Right.
They were buried. They were buried. And so, and then I think the next step was going to be something about having a plumber or somebody like that go out and do an assessment.
Yeah, I will, let me back up just a tad. The conversation that I had with Commissioner Watson was that bathrooms were backing up, not necessarily up to par. That's a whole different conversation.
Okay.
So let's maybe set that aside. The backing up, I'll let Ed talk about that, and then we'll talk about how we can go about getting them updated if that's the wish of this commission. Go ahead, Ed.
Sure. So that restroom, it falls under NRC. It's an agreement with NRC, and they maintain that. We do help when there's an issue or something like that, but if there's plumbers and things of that nature as part of the agreement with the Rec Commission, they maintain it. When we heard of the issue that you experienced over the 4th of July weekend, we got our service crews together and we went out, parks and the water and wastewater staff, and we took a look at it.
Excellent.
And in doing so, we found there was 2 cleanouts that had been buried sometime over the years. And how they ended up buried, unknown, don't know. So what we did was we uncovered them, and then we put a meter box around them with a lid on it so that they won't get buried again. It'll look like there's an object there that we can pull the lid off, and that would allow Star Drain or any other plumber or somebody to get in there and clean those out, the laterals. The other piece of this is I don't know how often those bathrooms actually get used, but with sewer, the drier the weather, the more you tend to get a little root intrusion because they're looking for anything that can be moist, right? And so it's my opinion, and I haven't talked with Rec Center or anyone yet, but there's probably some root intrusion that had gotten into those and caused a lot of that backup. So
Well, thank you.
we're hopeful that
I appreciate it. It's been going on for the last 4 years because I am actually the tournament director of that diamond,
Okay.
diamond, and every 4 years I'm doing this. And the rec center assures me that everything is fine, which is not.
Okay.
So I guess moving forward for 2026, if no updates are going to be done, then maybe Star Drain can come out and clean those out before the tournament, before we use the facility, again, okay? Because if not, we're going to have to rent porta potties, and that's about $600 for us.
Sure.
And, and
I think I can make a note of that on the calendar, and
Yeah.
we'll just make sure that they're cleaned prior to the tournament.
And I know it's a lot to ask, but the facilities at Athletic Park are really nice. The men's and the women's are both nice. They have 2 urinals and a toilet for the men. I don't know what it is on the women's side. And they have a nice sink, and everything is really nice. And, nobody has to go anywhere. Nobody has to go anywhere. But I just want to remind you that the people that are coming from out of state are coming to this facility, and as a Newtonian, it's embarrassing. It really is. I just wanted to let you guys know.
And not only that, you guys are having to pay for
Yes,
for the use of the
Yes.
field and the
Yes.
facilities.
Yeah.
And they should be
they should
in
be up to
working
par. They
condition
should
for
be yes,
if you're paying for it.
yep, that's,
Ernie, if
Yes.
I may share.
Sure.
This conversation, I think, would be well placed at our, is it Public Building Commission?
Yes, and this is on the schedule for the next 2 or 3 years, and maybe they can look at moving it, but it is in there for working
Okay.
improvement.
Yeah, we have a board that's combined, or a board, would it be called a board? A group. A public building commission, excuse me. We have a public building commission that takes a mill from each organization, the school, the city, and
NRC.
the NRC. And they use that monies to update public facilities. So that bathroom that you're speaking of is on a plan to update at one point in time. So this conversation, I think what we can do is even do one further than just making sure that it works, is putting it on the radar of the Public Building Commission so that we can invite them to go look at it, and we can invite them to perhaps bring it up on to replace or to rehab. So I will be glad to do that and reach out to you and let you know how that goes.
that would be great. Thank you. I didn't know where to come to, so I thought, well, I'm just going to come here, and this is where I'm starting.
You came up
So
the right.
I did not know where to go, so I figured why not? I know you, I know you, I
Just
know you, I
wanted,
know you.
just wanted to come and
I know
complain.
I know a lot of people in this town.
Right place.
I know a lot of people is that. So that's why I'm coming. I came to you guys to let you, to be aware of what's going on at Washington Road. Okay?
Thank you.
Guys, anything? Oh, okay. Thank you. I
Great
appreciate
job.
it.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, let's go around. We'll start with you, Bonnie. We're at the end. It was a short meeting.
Yeah.
Anything you'd like to share?
No, not at this point. I can't think of anything right now.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
I'm good. I am good. I'm good. I'm passing too.
Oh, you are?
I am. I'm passing.
Oh,
I'll leave it to you, Kathy.
okay. Well, no, this has been good. Thank you. Thank you for those who are listening to live stream. We appreciate your patience tonight. Thank you for all of you here, gentlemen here, and our visitors. Some of them are becoming quite regular, so we thank you. Come and see how your government, the wheels of your government turns. It's important. Sometimes it's mundane, and then sometimes it can be really, really important and emotional sometimes. So we thank you, and with that, this meeting is adjourned.